Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Do makeup today. I feel like I haven't done makeup in 3 weeks because I had drama for 2 weeks. And I'm usually playing in makeup like 4 or 5 times a week. I haven't really been doing anything. Like with makeup anyway. Oh, you know what? Let's share this. Let me share the stream in our some makeup groups and stuff. This should be streaming to your XJW Beauty.
Cool.
So you don't have to share it there.
I don't tend to share the makeup one as much because I think people aren't as interested as the main show.
Oh, all right.
I think like with this, our audience is more select, but we still get a few people come in.
It's definitely more niche, like some XJW people get up and do makeup and talk about random shit. Oh my god. Girl, I am pissed as hell.
Why?
So I have a close friend, and she is also an atheist.
Okay.
And she sometimes posts like, these moral dilemmas, and she posts sciencey stuff. She's cool. She's awesome. And there is this guy, and he just keeps on coming on her posts. Like, no one asks him, no one mentions him, and he's like, I always see your posts, that's why I comment. And it's like, well, you can unfollow or unfriend her if she bothers you so much.
Right.
Right. Like, especially when she's posting about like church child abuse and how, a moral dilemma about why God does not stop that.
And the same meme that I shared.
Yeah, exactly. I think it is. And
one that shows like the kids in Africa at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the flood at the top.
Oh no. It's
I saw that one. I like that one. I like your reply better. Was that the one with your reply?
Where he said Adam
anyway,
was a dipshit or something?
Yeah.
But anyway, so he has been like harassing actually not just her but multiple friends of mine. So I got kind of pissed, and I'm generally a very like spicy person. So
are you?
So either way, especially when it comes to like
sarcasm there.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like, child abuse, you don't deter the conversation. Like if you are like, if you believe in God, fucking fine, go ahead, believe in God, but at the same time, you better make sure that when your priest messes with kids, you step up, because if you preach that your God is so loving and stuff, then no pedos should have space in your church whatsoever, and no bigotry should have space in your church whatsoever either. But anyway,
that's when they bring in the forgiveness bullshit though.
Yeah, that. And then second, now last comment, he was saying that I'm like his abusive mother because I curse, and I'm like, whatever, dude, sure.
Tell him to tell God to zap your tongue then, like if it's that bad.
I told him that if he is what's waiting in heaven, then you know what, damnation sounds better.
Innit?
So is she an atheist?
Oh yeah, my friend who posted, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the guy who I'm arguing with and who's saying that I'm like his abusive mother is not. He's a Christian and a Trump supporter, no less.
Oh Lord. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why guys have a problem with women cussing. Some of them, anyway.
Isn't it?
And I'm not sure why he thinks that I would give a fuck.
Like, I was shocked to find out recently, I'm not going to name the group, but an admin said no cussing in their group. They'd really prefer you not to cuss. And I'm thinking, what? We've left the organisation now. We're allowed to cuss as much as we fucking want. Why? We're to cuss in the next JW group.
Right.
Oh, I
Really?
am in like 2 groups that don't allow cussing. They are rabbit care groups and they don't allow cussing because there are children. But that I understand.
Yeah. Like, I don't swear in front of my nieces and nephew.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're all adults in an adult theme group, because most extra Jehovah's Witnesses are adults, you get a few teenagers in there, but then they're normally like 16 anyway. So
As if teenagers don't curse their asses off. Anyway.
well, my nephew sent me memes that I would not send to him. But
Oh my god.
well, he's like 15, so I'm just like, well, yeah. I'm not going to say it to you, but you know.
I mean, lucky for my family, at this point, my brain is like completely wired for English. So if something happens, I'm like, motherfucker.
They don't know what that means then.
No.
Oh, you're
They are
welcome.
Hungarians.
Is your name Lydia? Lydia? I can't say that. That's really
Lydia,
nice
yeah.
of you to say.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I'm so loud, y'all. I'm working on my loudness.
I'm always loud on this. I don't know why.
Oh, come on. I wanted the screen to be more popping, but it's not.
What palette are you using?
The 39L.
And me.
39L, is that the type of light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a base under it, Mo. Are you using the lime green?
Yeah, but I used a different base today.
I have. I've tried a new one that's light clear.
It looks good though. But anyway.
I've tried this base with glitter and it held the glitter in place because normally, because my hooded eyes, because my eyelids come down and touch the glitter, it normally like messes it up and moves it around. And it held up, so I was quite surprised.
Nice.
But I'm trying it with matte colours today. But the only thing is, because it's clear, it doesn't give you like a blank base, so I think it's more for dark colours.
Mm-hmm.
I've not had a good brow day in a while.
What palette are you using, Spence?
I don't know. I feel like I hear echo.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Huh. I wonder why.
Have you got another device open?
I was just thinking that.
Okay. Sorry, my rabbits went quiet and I don't like when they go quiet. I already have been peed on twice today.
Oh no.
I hope that was by your rabbit.
And the crazy thing is, he jumped in my lap, he started peeing. I lifted him up to like take him to the litter box, but he squirmed around, so I was like, okay, fine, I will let you go before you break your fucking spine. So then he ran off right into the litter box and continued peeing. So he did that on purpose. I'm like, why?
Little fucker.
Why? What have I done to you to warrant this kind of disrespect? otherwise they both are like very good with using the litter box anyway.
Oh, that's good. I wish I could have trained my I went to litter box train my rabbit when I had one, but I just didn't know how to do it.
It's not hard. Like all you need to do is like lock them in a small area where they only have the litter box and a hidey house, because rabbits need a hidey house always so that they can like hide and stuff. But basically the thing is you need to
What was that?
What was that?
It sounded like
street,
a chav's like car.
See,
Yeah,
that should be on our blooper reel. Probably when we do our bloopers or our out, whatever.
Yeah.
the funny thing is when I'm up at 6 a.m. trying to make a video and these motherfuckers go thinking that this is like a Formula One race. I'm like, fuck off, dude. No one cares
That's what it
that
actually
you have a
was.
motorcycle.
That was actually a car by you, Molly?
Yeah,
Oh.
down the street. I live on the 3rd floor, so.
Oh my god. But then my mate's car was like that. People used to like write into the local pages about his car all the time because his car was roaring. Like it was so loud. Like I'd hear him down the street and go downstairs to get in his car because I knew he was like on his way.
We got quite a few people out there. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
you guys are really quiet.
Concentrating on
I know it's just we had a higher number than we usually have on makeup now.
Oh,
that's great.
Yeah.
Pick up, motherfucker. There you go.
Can y'all see that in StreamYard? Y'all can't see how many people are on the line total in StreamYard?
Nah.
No.
Oh.
I don't. But mind you, I'm blind and deaf, so don't be asking me these questions, girl.
You're so silly. I'm really trying to love this essence. I usually use it just to practice on because by the time I wear it, I'm so oily. It just, my eyeshadow just slides off.
Really? It holds up with my oily eyes. I'm surprised it does.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it's what you use underneath.
Today I'm trying to put nothing. I put nothing under it just to see.
See, I moisturize, but sometimes moisturizers and that can interfere with what you put on top then.
Yeah, true. That's pretty. What's that, black and red?
It's from the Molly, you doing black and red as well?
No. It's green. It's red, pink, green.
I only glanced up. This is a 39L palette.
Oh, you're both using the 39.
I think I've done it a bit too intense.
That's pretty.
Oh, you look good, Emma. You'll always look good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know why I bought this. I never use this. This James Charles Morphe palette. It's just a buzz.
It's supposed to be really good though.
I'm gonna try it today because I'm gonna
Yeah, I was eyeing that too for the colors, girl. Some of those colors be popping.
Yeah.
I was, but then the 35B went on sale, so I bought that.
Okay. I think I'm
Yeah, I'm
close.
gonna stop complaining about the brushes. I'm just gotta figure out a different way to wash them, I guess.
Have you seen that machine? I was watching it the other day where you put your brushes in and you put your brush handle into like this thing and whatever, I can't remember what it's called, it's centrifugal force, and you put this thing in like this little glass bowl and you click it on and it spins your brush.
Really?
And then you lift it up and down for a few seconds to get all the crap out of it, and then you lift it up out the water and it carries on spinning and your brush comes out dry.
Really?
Oh.
But the only thing is, it does that to your bristles, so I can't see like how your brushes would like stay in shape for very long. But I saw it in a makeup group, and loads of makeup artists have said they've used it for ages and it's not ruined their brushes.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how much something like that costs.
I think the product was about $70, and then the liquid you get with it, which you don't have to use, but they said it's the best one for breaking down like oily foundation stuff, was like $20 or something.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
So Joe is asking us, what do we think about all of the news on the Netflix movie Cuties? Do you think it's pedophile? I think
I would not.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would not go that far. I read interviews with like the people involved in the movie and all that, because I wanted to understand what the fuck is going on, because I'm a skeptic, so I try to not lead with the outrage, you know. And the woman who wrote the movie said that her original idea was like to represent how young girls are stripped from their innocence very early on in their lives, and sometimes by factors that are not in their control. Esküszöm, hogyha még egyszer lepisélsz. Sorry, my rabbit is in my, yeah. So she said she went to this dance competition and she saw how these young girls were sexualized and exploited, and wanted to make an exploration and explorative movie into that. And my opinion is that she's not lying. I don't have a reason to suspect that that was her goal. However, I have a major issue with the end results. Like, there's no way around the fact that these girls, and I have seen strippers speaking about how, okay, those are some stripper moves that these kids are doing on screen. So there's no way around that the execution, whatever her original goal was, the execution is terrible. And there's no way around the fact that they auditioned 600 kids for this movie. I have never seen any other project, mainstream, indie, whatever, and I watch a lot of movies, and I am very conscientious of what kind of movies I watch, so I always check out the, you know, backstage stuff, like who directed the movie and all that, to not support any you know, bad people.
What did you think, Emma?
Well, I saw Chessa's status earlier and she's watched it. And she's doing a review on it tomorrow and she said it's bad. Wow. So I'll go by that. I trust Chessa's opinion.
Yeah.
She said don't watch it.
I mean, when I saw some of the clips, I mean, you do see like kids, because I have a problem with pageants here in America where they do a lot of over sexualize children here in America in pageants and dance, you know, those competitions anyway. But when I saw the trailer or whatever for it that's circulating on Twitter, you could tell that it was cut. And the clips were cut and produced to show these kids in a sexual manner. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like sex sells, but these are actually children. And somebody circulated on Twitter a picture of one of the girls and it seemed like she was a runaway. So what is really going on? I don't think it's like a big conspiracy theory, you know, big conspiracy about, you know, pedophile propaganda in the media, but I think it's always been there. But when I saw it as a parent, I wish my child would. There's no way in the world. Where are the parents at?
Right, and that's what was, you know, one of my major points when we spoke with Chessa the other day, is that first of all, what kind of parents are you letting your kid go into an audition twerking and stuff? Or just letting your kid twerk in general? I mean, I am not a believer in like hiding kids from sex. Like if they ask you like something about sex, I think be accurate, be honest about it, because that protects children. knowing what a vagina is, knowing what a penis is, knowing which places are sexual, and knowing what behaviors are sexual protect children from pedos. However, I think that maybe there's some like contracts they had to write up, NDAs they had to sign or some shit like that. Many movies do have NDAs to prevent shit from leaking, which I guess fine. But I think maybe that prevents parents from speaking up, or maybe I don't know if such a thing happened. I did not find information on that. However, if a parent full-heartedly supports and accepts this, that's a big what the fuck. and then the thing is, I was a dancer as a kid. I was a ballet dancer and a ballroom dancer, which means that I would that a ballet dancer is obviously it's ballet, and ballroom dancing means like these big ballroom dances like waltz, the tango, salsa, rumba, cha-cha, samba, all these ballroom dances basically. And we were like 11 to 13 ish when we were taught like the salsa or rumba or these more adult quote unquote dances, like anything is adult about dancing. And there were definitely like adults that now looking back make me go, huh? But I gotta say, one of the things that bugs the ever loving shit out of me is art. Like, kids in art don't seem to get to be kids, like you're surrounded by these adults in these high stress situations, performing on stage and all that. And even if you're not subjected to pedophilia, I think society has a very, 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 very big issue with fetishizing the female youth. And I think when you see it, you should call it out, such as, why do you want to date a 20-year-old who's barely out of high school at age 30 or 40? You should be.
I saw online, it was this trending cancel Netflix. I mean, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Netflix should be canceled for this, but it's kind of interesting how this was brought up about, I would say about 3 or 4 months ago before it started trending again, where Netflix was apologizing for the ads, and then now here we are again.
I mean, the movie was not like, the movie was not produced by Netflix.
Yeah, I guess I don't know when. I mean, I guess they're trying to figure out who to cancel.
But it still makes them compliant. If they know what it's about and they're still airing it, they're still compliant to the film.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But the movie was not made for Netflix or by Netflix, by the way. But yeah, definitely. I think
because nothing gets on Netflix without Netflix approving it. True.
Yeah, that's something I totally agree with. But yeah, most definitely, what my take on this is, as a kid who was in arts, like as someone who was in arts as a kid, rather, because I'm not a kid anymore, although I might look like one, but I'm not. But my takeaway is just let kids be kids. Like, let kids go to dance class and wear the necessary attire. Like as ballet dancer, your most important priority is to be, lean and to be aerodynamic, because you need to hit those steps, and you need to look good, and you need to be confident. So you wear a lot of leotards and tight shit with the tutus. You know how a ballet dancer looks like. They wear tight stuff. And I definitely think that society as a whole should stop like obsessing over the sexual status of women and especially children, and especially children in arts, as much as in religions, children in arts need to be safeguarded because and this is why I don't believe that this whole black and white thing of everyone who's in Hollywood and who's in business and who's in the industry is pedos. No, not everyone is, but
Yeah.
we have to understand the fact that when you have powerful people with billions upon billions of dollars coming in their pockets each year, they can bribe, buy, sell, steal, sneak their way out of literally any legal issue. A little dollar here, a little dollar there. They can get out of anything. It's like a get out of jail free card money. And
Well,
that
Mitchell is
is,
asking us, have we watched The Social Dilemma? Anybody heard of that?
I've seen the it in my suggested box on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either. He said, if yes, do you think I can answer that question about social media's trending has a positive or negative effect on society? Because I'll just say in connection with me, like I had to take a week off of Twitter because watching the trends here in America trending, like every other trend is something dealing with Trump. It's too much. Too much. Like every single day, or dealing with politics, or I don't know. I joined Twitter about a couple years ago, and I just think that it's a very toxic place. It can be a very, maybe it's the people I'm following. Maybe the people I'm following are toxic. Maybe I need to check and see what who I'm following. Maybe I need to unfollow some folks.
In my opinion, first of all, it can be useful when you're trying to get news around. Like it can help see what the fuck is going on. However, like you said, it becomes overwhelming, and especially when it's used to like cancel this, cancel that. Like, okay, listen, boo, your hashtag will not really solve the issue. Like Chessa said in her post, don't just post hashtag save the children. Call your legislators. Call out your, the creepy guy in your family. Call out the creepy priest in your church. Call it all out, and don't make excuses for any shady and any abusive, manipulative behavior. Call it all out and make sure that you're heard loud and clear when you do. It is my opinion. So it's
Emma, are you on Twitter? I mean, you on Twitter, but are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Like, do you use Twitter a lot?
Now I've got my head around it, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I didn't understand it at first.
I still don't sometimes.
Yeah, I use it quite a lot.
That's my opinion. I think it can be useful, but like you said, very toxic sometimes.
Yeah, it might be the people I'm following.
To get the message out there.
Go ahead, Emma.
It's good to get the message out there to people quite fast, and then especially like if people retweet it. So
true. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it seems like everybody is an activist on Twitter for something. It's a lot of, unless I follow a lot of activists for a lot of different things. Who knows?
Mr. A. His channel name is not Mr. Atheist anymore. It's Jimmy Snow. But anyway, he said on the other, on one of his like most recent videos, I think it was the day before yesterday, he posted it. He said, you posting a hashtag is not really activism. It might spread awareness, but if you really wanna be something and get something done, go to your legislators, call your legislators, call out your local creepy guy, get out and go to the protests or donate or volunteer. Before COVID, I used to volunteer at an orphanage, and now obviously they only have the core staff there because of COVID, and they don't want to risk the kids. But the point is that do something other than posting stuff on the internet, because sure, it gets the word out, but if you can, you can volunteer time, donate money, obviously you can help researchers, you can
I think
obviously
online activism works. I think I don't think all of it should be painted with a broad brush. Like sometimes, like if you just post on a hashtag, like I've seen a lot of movements on Twitter that have brought some companies to their knees. Folding companies, called into some of these big activists and celebrities, held them accountable. So
look what happened.
Yeah, go
when
ahead.
I started tweeting about IKEA, look what happened there. They ended up taking the My Book of Bible Stories out of their advert.
Right.
And that was huge. And then, that started off on Twitter when I said to people, come on, let's all message them. So, I follow a lot of activists, and I follow a lot of sexual abuse lawyers and people who've left other cults on Twitter and that kind of stuff. So
most definitely, I mean, online activism is needed and useful too, but try to do something IRL too, if you can, if you have the means, if you have the time.
The internet should be used, not now in COVID, but the internet should be used to organise physical activism, not to not to just be the activism, to organise the physical activism.
Also very true, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have a lot of people wouldn't be able to organize a lot of movements and marches and all this stuff without social media. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can see both sides of it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it should be. As you might be able to tell, my best friend calls me the greyest bitch to ever live on this planet, because I will never say this bad, this good. I will always be like, well.
Spence, that blue is popping.
Oh no, yeah. Thank you.
Do you think I should go red underneath, or do you think I should go bright?
Bright.
To
make it pop.
Give it like a bright pop.
Mm-hmm.
Tempted to go lime green underneath or blue.
I'm about to do eyeliner. It's called Shockwave by LA Girl.
I've seen that, because obviously I'd have to order them online, and I've watched a girl on YouTube and they are brilliant, but apparently Barry M have brought some out which I can get over here, so I'm going to look into them, because they do blue, pink and different colours.
Amy says bright red. That's her quote.
I might do See, I was tempted to do blue.
I hate that my phone cannot do the live streams, because my phone camera is so much fucking better.
We've been on for a half hour. It seems like I don't know. I guess I usually have a lot of technical issues.
You're not used to being on for the whole time.
No. Yeah, I really like this blue. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
What palette are you using, Spence?
I use that James Charles palette that I never use. This right here.
Oh, you are using it.
Yeah, but what caught my eye is because I'm wearing a Cookie Monster shirt. I don't know if you can see it.
And
then I'm wearing.
I've got this one on.
Oh, glass table.
Plus, I have these little.
Your earrings. See, it has I use these colors here. This blue here.
Ooh, those
blues are good as well.
They came out really vibrant, but I had to. I used the NYX jumbo pencil under it.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys tried KD's line, the tattoo eyeliners? No, I will. I want to though.
But I've seen good stuff said about them. So
yeah,
just not about her. Anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't really want to support. Yeah. You see, this is the thing about being a socially conscious human being. So many things that you used to enjoy just. Because, well, obviously, I'm not gonna support someone who denies basic science. Sorry.
Isn't her husband like really anti-Semitic as well? Is it Semitic? I said it right.
What are you talking about now?
Kat D. Yeah.
Kat Von D.
I don't even know what. You know what? I don't even know. I didn't know this person was like a celebrity or something.
Yeah, she's a famous tattooist.
Really?
But she's also hit the news because she's an anti-vaxxer and her husband is very anti-Semitic.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So it's a bit like buying Jeffree Star. Some people are okay with it, some people aren't. So
I'm in this makeup group that every time a Jeffree Star conversation happens, the amens are psycho about shutting the post down.
Yeah, the one I'm in, the post. You're allowed to show your makeup and you're allowed to say that you've used his product, but then you're not allowed to say anything else.
Yeah, but the group I'm in don't even go that far.
The admin did have like long discussions on it to try and work out the best way to do it, because some only do use Jeffree Star stuff. So there was kind of like, well, you can say it's that, but you can't talk about it.
Did anyone notice my new StreamYard name?
Hungry. I really like this blue. I wish I could really see it. It's like a gradient.
It's popping. Like, I don't, even with, if your camera is shitty right now, which I don't know if it is, but damn.
I'll say, what? See, this is the tea that I need, Amy. Thank you. This is what I need in my life. Well, I'm gonna forget. Thank you, Amy. So Sandra Bullock's husband, huh?
What about it? What am I missing? Because right at the bottom of our thing, I've got a bloody install now that won't go away.
So is Kate cancelled or?
No, it's gone. You drinking water? Yes, I am. It's not even noon. Oh, it is 4:30 in the afternoon. I always have a drink while I'm doing makeup because it chills me out. And plus, I'm always nervous for the show, so it chills me out again.
I wish I could, but I work tomorrow, so.
And I haven't drank all weekend. Oh, I had one small drink last night.
It's not noon here. It's like 11:39, but I'm in love with these, y'all. Show y'all these.
They're cute. Is that tequila?
Yeah, margaritas.
Yeah, it's got tequila in it. Yeah. Joe Say's the brand of the tequila.
Yeah, I love these.
It's weird that comes from Cactus.
I'm gonna put this in my coffee cup. This people gonna be like, "Oh, what is she drinking?"
I need to send you a mug saying, I do mugs that say, "This is probably wine." You need one saying, "This is probably cocktail."
Right. Oh, I just have to warn you, Bella is in a bad mood today.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not in there, and I can hear her just having a fit right now.
Maybe you should stay in this room and hear her.
Maybe I'll move my laptop in here and live stream in here. It's just so much.
I can't hear anything from her right now. If she's going off. Nope.
Yeah,
I think you should stay there.
Going crazy.
I have an old blue mascara, but I don't know if it's worth trying.
I just saw a
proper 80s.
Lots of boobies when you went to get that.
Oh, did you?
It's usually Molly showing boobies, but
I'm sorry.
Well, you said, what is that? A mascara?
I haven't used it in ages. But being as I've got blue on the bottom of my lashes, it's a Rimmel one. I might try it.
It might be
But
pretty.
it's years old, so if my eyes drop out, then you know why.
He's so silly. I didn't even know they sold color mascara.
Yeah, they do. My sister had yellow and blue back in the day when I was like.
Yeah, I've had purple before. I think it's
Really?
too old.
But I don't wear mascara. I can't.
You know, I used to could, but lately it makes my eyes water. I don't know if I'm allergic to the one I'm buying or.
Yeah, like my eyes itch from like any kind that I try, and my like lashes stick together, and I already have kind of big lashes naturally, so I don't feel the need or want to.
Too old and dried up. I need to buy a new one.
Oh.
I want to start wearing lashes, but I don't have no place to wear them to. Like, where am I putting lashes on to walk around the house?
Yeah, they do make a big difference though, don't they?
Yeah, like in pictures and stuff, I noticed because I want to start making my pictures like pop like the ones I see on Instagram, but I don't want to use filters though.
Yeah, I never use filters on mine because I think you're not getting like the true makeup.
Right.
And even though I hate my skin and my acne scars, I'm not going to edit them out. I'm just going to leave them in there because there's other people out there with acne scars too. And it's like I'm not going to be made to feel like I need perfect skin because I haven't got perfect skin. So.
Right. Well, that's real though. I think I want to see real pictures.
Well, that's what I want from my new Instagram. I just want it to be like 100% real. And then if I find products that work on mature skin with crepey skin eyelids and hooded eyelids, then I'll recommend it to people because, you know, I know there's more people out there like me because Instagram is more the younger generation now. So then it's harder to find products that suit older skin because I've bought so many concealers and they look so bad on me. But they look really good on young people. So I just want to be like a voice for the older generation.
Yeah, plus all the... Hang on. I had a thought.
I used to wear false eyelashes when I worked almost every day. And then I tried to put them on Facebook like a few months ago online, and I almost poked my eye out. I guess the key is to get the glue tacky.
The best thing to do, which I did last time when we did Pride, is put the glue on your eyelid. Now, the girl that I watch, Makeup Mister, I think it was, somebody told her that and she started doing that. She was like, oh my God, this is the best hack ever. Because then you're not trying to put something wet and get it to stick to your eyelid. So if you put the liner glue on your upper eyelash, leave it for a few seconds, then put the eyelashes on, it's so much easier.
Now, I tried to buy the magnetic lashes because I like really dramatic ones. These are the ones I've been dying to wear. I got lashes like these. Like these. Well, I hear the magnetic ones, which is these ones that I have here, are like easy to put on. It's just I just couldn't get it right. You
brought the clip ones there, didn't you? Not the
yeah. I apparently there's an easier version.
The magnetic eyeliner.
Wait, didn't you first contact?
Ooh, ain't this pretty? It's like a blue pearl lip gloss. I love it.
Yeah,
it is. I used this lipstick today.
Molly, I bet you finished 20 minutes ago, don't you?
Yeah. I save a lot of time by not using foundation and corrector and all that. I
do my base before I come on.
Oh. I guess I just have a very... I know what works, so I don't really deviate from that. Like, I know how to do this, like, you know, cat eye sort of thingy. And I know that seems to work.
Well, now I've got more hooded eyes as I've got older. It's so much harder to like place your eyeshadow in the right place. So I'm still literally learning how to redo my makeup.
Right.
And I watched a video on Reddit the other day that I can really sympathise. There's a young Chinese lady, and she pulls her eyelid down and she does this really big thick black line and then lets go, and it's gone. Because like the skin and her eyelid just covers it, and she's like, and I'm like, I feel for her. I know exactly like how she feels.
Yeah, that. Oh, what's his name? He's an MUA, like a certified trained MUA, and he made a video about like how to do makeup with hooded eyes. But I forget his name now.
Wayne Goss, Robert Welsh. They're the two main guys I watched.
Bingo.
Robert Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
Oh, look at Molly with her cutie pictures.
Oh yeah, I sent them over in the chat.
Yeah.
For you.
Let me see something real quick. How would I do this?
For you to do all your Instagram magic, honey.
I know, which I haven't been doing in a while. We got a hello from somebody, probably the makeup group.
Let's see.
Oh, well, it's a Facebook user.
Oh, someone says they love the Kylie Jenner lipstick lip gloss. Well, my sister has them, and she gave like 2 packs, like 2 to me, and
in the XJW beauty group,
and it just doesn't work for me. Like there are much cheaper alternatives, like this line by Maybelline, the Super Stay Ink. I think it's better than the Kylie Jenner one. Plus, I have a personal issue with how fake they are about all the plastic surgery and shit that they get. Like, just say you had your ass and tits operated on and move on. Everyone knows, no matter how you try to lie, that it's not operated on. It is.
I was watching something the other day, and they was talking about, and they went, "Hello,
sorry,
Spencer. You have a double."
Sorry about that, John.
Yeah. Somebody said about they don't have the same faces they were born with, and that made me laugh.
I mean, look, Chrissy Teigen also had a lot of surgery done, but at least she opened, like, I think she made an Instagram post where she posted a nude picture, and she listed out all the surgery that she got, and I appreciate that. You know what? Fine, get all the surgery you want, girl. Like, if you have the money, the time, and you actually want to like do that, go get it. But don't lie about, you know, having it done or not having it done. Like, okay, just say it. It's like saying, no, I don't overline my lips. Of course I do. I don't have lips. I'm a white woman.
I don't have to overline mine. Mine is just, but my bottom one's big.
I need to overline to give them shape because I have like a very stupidly shaped.
Okay, so I want to see if you can see. I just uploaded this from my phone. StreamYard works good from my phone. I'm sorry it don't work good from your phone, Molly.
It does work well from my phone. The thing is that my phone is like giving out on me, and I can only do like 30 minutes of streaming.
Oh.
Before it dies.
Here's Molly's look, everybody. Look how fast I was able to upload those. And this is you again, Molly. I'm waiting for it. Okay, here's my. See how blue it is?
Oh my god!
Wow,
it's really. You can't really tell on the live stream.
No, okay, you can see it's popping.
Okay,
yeah, but when we go into when I go in the other room, use the other laptop, it's gonna be like the camera.
Okay, you want mine to look orange in the other room.
I know. I wish I could just be in here.
Why can't you?
Because I would have to. I've tried it so many times, like moving my laptop in here and all this stuff. It just doesn't work.
Oh, really? Oh.
I don't have the space for it, really.
Oh, shit. That's bad.
And you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it today because we don't really have a lot of media and stuff in our live stream today, so it might work on this device I'm using.
Oh, thank you, Lida. She's just saying I have beautiful eyes. Thank you. I am like very weird about my eyes. If anyone approaches my face like this, I will like break their arm. I'm like, no, you don't touch my eyes. That's.
You think these eyebrows are on point, honey? I think I did.
They are.
I use the LA Girl brow pomade. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, this is what I use.
And then I have a runaway.
And I use an angle brush. I didn't even do that. Yeah, maybe I'll try to live stream in here today.
I mean, we have another
last Sunday on this device, and because I guess it doesn't have a lot of memory on this device, when we had 10 people, it just wouldn't do it. Like, I mean, 10 people, but when we had all that many people, it wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So next Friday, I'm taking my boy for a blood test. I'm really hoping that he will have a big vein in his ear so he doesn't need to be sedated, because that's very stressful. Like
a big wing in his ear.
Vein.
Oh, I thought you said wing. I was thinking what?
Because if he has a thick enough vein in his one of his ears, then they can draw blood from there easy without having to sedate him. But if he doesn't, then they need to draw from the neck. So for that, obviously, he will need to be put under to not fuck the procedure up, which is like very stressful because rabbits are very high risk animals to put under. So I'm like, okay.
My blood test the other day, the woman got blood straight away, and I was surprised because I did warn her, because before they've had to go and get another nurse and then try the other arm because it's hard getting blood out of me. But she got it straight away, but she was like pressing my arm. She's going, well, with tattoos, it's hard to see where your veins are. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess. But then she found one.
Oh, so it's your tattoos. They cover your veins?
But before they didn't, but they just couldn't get blood out of my veins. They had to go and get another nurse because they poked me about 3 times in the one arm. So then they had to go and get a nurse.
They could never. My veins are really small like that too.
The first time I gave blood, I could only do 3/4 of the bag, and there was going to squeeze your arm, and I was like, I was doing it, but no more blood was coming out. I was like, okay.
Oh no, that has never happened to me.
So then they said, next time you come, tell them to use your other arm, which I did, and it was better that time. But
that's one thing I haven't had a chance to do is give blood since I've been a XG.
I wanted to, but I can't.
Why
it's
not?
such a good feeling.
I can't give blood because I don't know if it's a European or a Hungarian thing, but you have to be obviously over 18 and over 50 kgs of total body mass, which I am not. So that 50 kgs, I don't know what's in pounds.
How much do you miss the mark by?
10 kgs.
Oh, so quite a lot then.
Hey, Draven.
Good morning.
But can't they take into consideration your height with that, though?
I don't know if they did. They just told me that I don't hit the mark, which, given I'm healthy, so that shouldn't be an issue. But they will not take that much blood from me because of my size, basically. Like, I'm just super tiny. And obviously, like, a little baggie is like a liter, and that's the minimum that you can give. If, like, obviously, your situation when it didn't come out full, that's different. But the one little baggie should be the usual.
I'm so happy that we getting our YouTubers this week. We didn't get YouTubers a lot last week.
Yeah.
Yay. Anyway, I don't know what made me say that. I was looking at so you guys, here's our new flyer. I don't know if you saw it. Look, you see it? Ain't that cute?
So nice.
It shows up nice here. Yeah, so you guys, if you are joining us from the makeup group or the XJW Beauty group, we do have our makeup lives, but our main live streams are on Sundays, every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think it's 6 o'clock for UK, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And what
7 p.m.
7 p.m. I have to remember that because I want to actually put that on there. Man, I have to.
And let me count. It would be around midnight or 1 a.m. in like China, Macau.
Wow.
Which I know because I have a friend in China, Macau.
And if you're in Nigeria, the UK time is the same time. So it's UK and Nigeria is on the same time.
Yeah, I only found that out a few months ago.
We just can't capture our Australia audience. They usually hit the replay though, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. there. Like 3
now I work the 9 to 5, so sorry y'all, that's on me. But yeah, because originally I worked till like 11 p.m., which was perfect for like everyone. But then COVID happened and please don't go anywhere. So here I am.
But then the swings and roundabouts, because that still makes it late then for UK people who would start watching and got work the next morning. So it's kind of like you can't win them all.
You can't win. Yeah.
Unless we move to a Friday night or a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But then some people still work Saturday mornings, so it's just like, I think.
Sure. You can't win.
I think we would get more views at night, like a Saturday night, Friday night. That's usually where all the podcasts are jumping.
Yeah, but not once COVID is over, everyone's going to be out, so.
Who knows? I mean, I'm not the going out type for one. So, I mean, who knows? But also, oh my God, how did people forget how to behave during quarantine? Jesus Christ. Every goddamn night I hear motherfuckers screaming down the street.
They do fireworks by me. Like every night somebody is doing fireworks. It's like
I don't know
ordinance in my city that you can't do fireworks after a certain date, after a certain time. And since during quarantine, nobody cares. Everybody's just like bored and just doing fireworks at night. And it's annoying if you got somewhere to go in the morning.
Here in Hungary, it's prohibited to use fireworks without a permit. And the permit, so the thing is when there is August the 20th and New Year's, obviously, then you can use fireworks for that day and 7 days following. But any other day, like for a birthday party or some shit like that, you need to apply for a permit.
I think they should only be allowed at organised events, proper organised events. Like, my nan told me a story of when she was out in the street. This is like probably in the 70s or 80s, and someone threw a firework and it went down her boot that she was wearing, and my granddad like grabbed it out and threw it. Like that could have been like
Debbie.
I remember my uncle really didn't know what he was doing. We had fireworks and I went over his house, and normally we would not go over his house because we were J-Dubs and it was like 4th of July, but I think my mother had somewhere to go. Right. And he let off a firework, and the firework like went up in the air, came back down, like just hit me on the butt, and like
what?
It was like yes.
Oh God.
And I laugh about it now, but I was like in so much pain. But it like hit me on the, and I felt so, because I didn't want to tell everybody saw it and everybody was laughing, but at the same time they wanted to know if I was okay. But
yeah.
I guess you can. Yeah, I mean, back then we didn't have YouTube, so I'm sure somebody probably wish they would have like put it on camera or something like that. Because yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we don't have to have permits here, but we are going to do a sound check. We are running a little over.
Yeah, there's a game my brother got, and he had like them short, square, stumpy fireworks, and he'd set a few up, and then one went off, and it set all the others up in a row, and these fireworks like bing, bang, bang, bouncing off the floor, and I was just stood there like, what the fuck? And then turned around, everyone had ran in the house, and I was just stood there on my own. What the fuck's going on?
Well, I remember one time that I bet my entire family wishes they would have had YouTube back then. Was when I was like a little kid, and my grandma and grandpa had geese, and I was climbing up the attic. Like they had the main house, like the big house, the family house, and they had a small house with like one room and a bathroom in it, and it was like it's a super small house, and it had a big attic that they threw our like very old toys up there in the attic and in the small house, and I was crawling up to the attic to check, and this goose started running after me, and so I got scared. I jumped off the ladder and I started running around until the goose cornered me and literally bit me in my ass.
What?
I was like, that was like a ridiculous scene. And then obviously my grandma was like, what are you doing in the attic? Because we were not supposed to go in the attic.
Well, that brings our makeup live to a close. People, we are going to go live again in an hour. And this week we are talking about our favorite films, stuff we couldn't watch as Jehovah's Witnesses, what we like now. So it's going to be a really light chat. If you want to join us, then in an hour, you can click like our Facebook page. So you'll get notifications in the future when we go live. Or
and if you're looking for some movie recommendations in quarantine, because Lord knows I am like peeping all of your movies like, I'm going to watch some good shit.
You can also catch us on YouTube and catch us on Periscope now, which is streaming directly to Twitter, which is kind of cool. We've been getting some people over there.
Cool.
That's awesome.
All right. So we guys.